We were planning.
Oh, today
we were planning to go to Cape May and just explore the downtown and also stay on Pivot and have sort of a half work, half fun day.
Yeah.
That did not go according to plan. Here is how our day turned out. A little bit of excitement this morning. Our Looper friends from Chesapeake City, who we met there, viewers, Bill and Margie on Crustacean, they were so nice to us back in Chesapeake City, let us raft up whenever we were having challenges. And now another sailboat here, this Anchorage, is now wrapped around their anchor chain. They came in late last night and anchored right in between us and Crustacean. It was a little tight. I think there was probably more room elsewhere, but regardless, the wind really picked up today. It's consistently 15, gusting to mid-20s. Now on top of what Bill and Margie are going through, there's a boat, a big trawler, it has to be like 60 feet, that anchored here last night. Well, I guess they got here around like 5 p.m. But anyway, they anchored in front of everybody, and slowly throughout the morning they've been moving back and back and back. And so as soon as we determined they were dragging, or it looked like they were dragging, we tried to hail them. They didn't answer. We hailed a sailboat that was also staring at them and chatted about it. We both thought they were dragging. Blew the horn and didn't get their attention.
But we thought you might be sleeping. Yeah, no problem. He said he was sleeping. Yeah, so he's awake now, so.
Yeah, he definitely was dragging, right?
Yeah.
I woke up this morning, he was way in front.
Yeah, I think so. I think normally when you question it a few times, it's probably happening.
And yeah, now they're moving, which is good.
As we've been moving more and more north, the sunrise has been getting earlier and earlier and earlier, which on a boat really does affect us because we rise with the sun and we don't go to bed when it's dark because we're up working, but we're still up with the sun. So as it gets earlier, I'm not used to seeing it being so light at 6:45, but when it's 6:45 and the wind starts to howl and you notice it and you know that there's a lot of other boats in the anchorage, you get up and you're looking around, and it's not always the most fun and enjoyable sight when you see a lot of action going on at 6:45 a.m.
You either are the show or you watch the show. We were the show in Chesapeake City, we're watching the show here, but also interacting. It's a very interactive show where the audience can help. And yeah, Bill and Margie are still having problems getting off. The challenge is that their boats are like this, right? And their anchor chain is on top of the sailboat's anchor chain. And
yeah, they're like twisted together.
They're twisted, and so Bill and Margie, like, we already talked to them. We already know their plans are going to wait here for the weather, but I don't know what the sailboat is doing, if they need to leave or not. You know, I wouldn't leave in this weather, but we're also not on a sailboat. So they tried to get off, go around, but the thing is the wind is pushing so hard. I mean, it's blowing 15, gusting 25. So that keeps pushing them in, so they weren't able to get off. So it's challenging. So now that we have the dinghy in the water, we'll see if they need any men on the ground.
I kid you not, I was on my phone doing an Instagram story. It is not even 8 o'clock yet, and this boat was 1 foot from our boat. 1 foot. Oh my god. I think they're dragging. They're trying to reset or something. I don't know, but they're getting really close. So I'm gonna get fenders out. Bye. The next thing I know, they're turning and they are literally inches from hitting us because they were, I don't know what they were doing. I don't know. Yes. Margie's like, get away from us. You know, it's also never happened to have 3 boats on.
So he did untie his anchor.
Builded. Elliot is now on the catamaran trying to help them re-anchor. I have no idea. It's like 8 o'clock. I have not had my tea. This is not the restful anchor morning that I had hoped for. This is kind of the opposite of it. It's high stress. Here's the boat that we helped move this morning, or helped wake them up. Elliot's on this catamaran. Ollie has to go pee. I don't know why they're so close to us again. They're leaving. Elliot's helping them re-anchor. Good job, babe. Good job. Got it on nice and fast. Good job. Good job. Holy cow. Good job, babe. Good job. Elliot is not normally the line handler. He's normally at the helm. And I'm very proud of him for how quick and swiftly he worked with the lines. He did a really, really good job. Hopefully they can get their anchor on... Well, hopefully they can figure out this anchor issue. Holy cow. Roger, Captain. Someone just called Mayday to the Coast Guard in the Delaware River
Roger, Captain. Do you have any
region.
children on board or...
Always makes me really emotional whenever people are in distress, or like, yeah, hearing a mayday, it always makes me like really, yeah. If you're wondering why I've been staying on pivot this whole time and not like out and about like Elliot helping people, it's because someone needs to stay on pivot in this kind of situation. Someone needs to be here to listen if our anchor alarm goes off, or if I feel that we're starting to drag or something like that. Like, 2 people should not be off of the boat. Not in an anchorage and in the conditions like this. Like, yes, of course we can both go to shore and like go and sightsee and do all those things when the conditions are not, tons of boats are dragging anchor, and when the winds are not picking up really strong and all this stuff. Like, someone just needs to be on the boat. So that's kind of me. I'm holding down the fort here, making sure, yeah. So it's important, just like when the catamaran is, you know, a foot away from us, someone's here to watch after pivot too. So it's kind of just how it is today. While Elliot is on board crustacean again, I'm making us some banana pancakes because Elliot loves pancakes. It is Sunday morning. It is still morning. It's 11:15, and whenever he gets back to pivot, he will have some banana pancakes, which are some of his favorite breakfast food in the entire world. So might as well make the most of it and make this Sunday morning on anchor like I had expected in my mind, versus the reality, which has been a little bit more hectic this morning. Got a few tacos in there. It's almost noon and Elliot is still helping out. They're still trying to untangle the anchor. They are doing the best they can with the situation that they're in. So hopefully they resolve it soon. Okay, they look to be free. Oh my gosh, it's free. Wow. Now they have to pick up their chain.
Like you're ready to disperse. Mission accomplished. Everybody
Yay.
in the anchorage is anchored and secure with their own anchors.
Awesome. Here you
Wow,
go, babe.
what? Thank you so much. I love you.
You're welcome. And
Wow.
maple syrup.
Wow. My God, it's such a crazy anchorage. Trawlers dragging, 60-foot trawlers dragging into the rocks. Had to go wake them up. Bill and Marge and sailboat intertwined and had to undo their anchors, which was a whole fiasco. And then
Catamaran was 1 foot from us.
Catamaran was a foot from us, and I don't know
Now
what
we're
their
doing-
plan was, because they did you tell what happened, or
No,
okay.
I have no idea what happened.
So here's what happened to the catamaran. It's a husband and wife on board, and they were obviously more further than us in the anchorage. We anchored right behind them. And when the wind shifted, somehow their anchor got fouled. I think there was something big and metal in the water. And then when they tried to lift, when they were trying to lift up because they started dragging, their rode, like their snubber, got stuck in their windlass and flipped the switch. And then the guy was captaining the boat, and he couldn't go downstairs to flip the switch for the windlass. Like, that was it. It was literally just couldn't flip the switch for the windlass. And then I guess his wife wasn't comfortable either helming the boat or doing it. And so I asked if he needed help, because he was just going backwards and not even like holding his course with his engines. So
Which I was shocked about. Like, why couldn't he hold his course up?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, he should have been able to just like point into the wind, you know, like either bump it or just run an idle or something. And anyway, I went down and I flipped the breaker for him, and then I helped unfoul their anchor. But it's okay. Everything worked out. Everything worked out.
Alright, like you saw, we expected to have a nice, relaxing Sunday morning on anchor, enjoying some breakfast, go see the architecture and the homes in Cape May, maybe get a small bite to eat, come back, do some work, enjoy, relax this day, not moving. But it's so far from that. I mean, yeah.
Sometimes you are the show and sometimes you watch the show.
Yeah. And you realize in every situation that this could happen to you. Your anchor could get tangled, your anchor could drag, you could not wake up to a dragging anchor alarm. I mean, there's lots of things that could happen. So we tried to take the approach that you always try to help out, because if you can.
Hats off to Bill and Margie for handling their situation, because that was not easy, getting tangled up in lines with another boat.
They stayed so calm.
Yeah, they stayed so calm. They detached and reattached their anchor twice with brand new chain, a beautiful, like, nice big anchor. They were cool, calm, collected. Just not the normal day, but you know what? That is the loop, you know? Every day is an adventure.
Yeah.
So
we hope you enjoyed this adventure today, and tomorrow we have a very different adventure.
Jennifer's very nervous for tomorrow.
Yeah, I have been very nervous about this, and we'll explain tomorrow, but
Jen's heart rate on her Apple Watch has been elevated for the past
14 days.
Yes, because of tomorrow.
Yeah.
So make sure you're subscribed to be notified, and make sure you have that notification bell so you're notified when we release our videos, because we're trying to release these as quickly as possible, but you know,
days like today make that not really feasible.
Yeah, and we keep it real. So part of real life is not being able to edit and publish a video, because that takes a lot of time. So
thank you for watching this video, and we hope you stay tuned for tomorrow, where we...
Closing 15 seconds. What do you guys think of our closing 15 seconds with Ollie? We could do some, like, beautiful sunset time lapses too, but I mean, let's be honest.
Let's just get Ollie.
We know most of you guys watch just for Ollie.
You're here for Ollie, not for us.
Who did her business on the boat today. I know you guys were very concerned.
You were such a good girl.
Yes, she may not have gone in exactly the same place